Before the video starts, I want to apologize on why I hadn't uploaded in 3 weeks. This was mainly because of the fact that I had my examination and couldn't find time during the examination to make and upload the videos. I intended in publishing this video before my examination started, but unfortunately, I wasn't able to do so. I have nothing more to say, so welcome to our Reddit stories. Recently, I've been feeling tired all the time, so I downloaded one of those apps that's supposed to track your sleep schedule. The app automatically records if you snore or if you're turning over in your bed, that sort of thing. It's pretty smart. It has automatic detection of the kind of noise that you're making. I set it up and slept with it for a few nights. Yesterday, I looked through the audio files and began listening to see if there was something I could change to get a bed night's sleep. The first few recordings were exactly what you'd expect. A few sounds of me turning over in my bed, the occasional snore, and the occasional groan or mutter. It was only the last few nights that began to be strange. There were a few recordings labeled sleep talking. Each recording had a small transcription button below the recording. Apparently, the app ran the recording through some kind of speech to text generator. I opened the transcript and found the following message: unable to transcribe sleep talking. I tapped the playback and listened closely. Instead of the normal grunts or single words I sometimes said, there was just a strange wet sucking sound. I put in my earbuds and turned up the volume. It honestly reminded me of the sound a person would make when they take a deep breath through their nose while smelling fresh bread or cookies, but somehow wetter. It didn't sound like something I was capable of producing. The playback said that it had been taken at 2:33 a.m. The following 2 nights also had recordings with the same sleep talking titles. Each of them had been taken at 2:33 a.m. I listened to both of them and heard the same wet slurping sound. At this point, I was more than a little freaked out. I live alone and I couldn't think of an even moderately likely explanation for what I'd recorded. I decided to stay up to get to the bottom of the noise. If my air vents or phone were making that noise at 2:33 a.m. each night, I wanted to be awake for it. I lay in my bed watching YouTube videos until around 2:15 a.m., then set my phone down to wait the last little bit in the darkness. Laying in my bed in the pitch black was extremely unnerving. I had the overpowering sensation that something was watching me, though I told myself that I'd been feeling that regardless of what was actually happening. I stared at the ceiling and told myself that surely 2:33 had already passed. Surely I was laying in the dark around 2:40 and being ridiculous. Then my door opened. I froze. Something moved into my room. It made the same wet breathing sound I'd heard before. I immediately began coughing and rolled over in my bed, hoping whatever it was would leave. It moved backward out of my door. I lay there for a few moments, trying to convince myself that I'd made up whatever I heard. Then I turned to look at my bedroom door, the door I always keep shut while I sleep. It was hanging open. I swung my legs out, grabbed a baseball bat from under my bed in my right hand, and held out my phone camera in my left. Then I turned on my bedroom light before beginning to walk through my house. I walked through the hallway to my kitchen, flipped on the light, and froze. A black figure sat, halfway obscured in my laundry room. It had skin so black it was almost invisible, but its one white eye was staring at me. I took a picture with my phone as I scrambled back to my room. I slammed the door shut, called the police, and tried to hyperventilate while I waited for them to arrive. They're searching my house right now, but they say they haven't found evidence of anything. I don't know where I'm going to sleep tonight, but it won't be here. I checked my phone and almost lost it when I saw the picture I took of this thing. If anything else happens, I'll update you all here.